Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new video. We haven't done a real behind the scenes, like YouTube studio look on this channel before, so this will be fun. I didn't really want to make this video, but the fact is, we have something to talk about that I do want to share my feelings on. Not that they're unique, and I've seen some other YouTube creators talk about this as well. Um, but the fact is, YouTube has introduced something called the inspiration tab, and it is not only silly, it is insulting for what it means to be an artist, a creator, a YouTuber. Um, and let's take a look at it because I guess just like I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm not gonna pretend to try to be nuanced and kind about this issue. This is insulting. Um, I hate AI. All my homies hate AI, and if you're a fan of this channel and you find yourself defending AI, and I mean generative AI, like ChatGPT, like Dolly, whatever the current app of the day is, but like we have to fight against it. And when I say fight, what that means several things, but like the space that AI has in the conversation, we have the power to be a part of the conversation. That whenever someone is defending generative AI, we can say, no, there's no place for it. There is no place for it. It is offensive. It is a waste of energy. And I mean, like I want to get into these examples because as you can already see, um, I think you can already kind of get a feel for what I think. But I want to dive into this specifically, but I wanted to go ahead and introduce my thoughts just so that like if you only watched a minute of the video, you know where I stand. There is no use for generative AI on my channel, in my content as a part of my workflow, and I would encourage all of you to draw the same boundaries, to be vocal about the same boundaries. Obviously, you have to make your own decision. Your ideas are your own. Don't let me tell you what to think, but I want to make clear that for all of the fans of the channel, I stand against generative AI. Obviously, AI is a buzzword, and there's types of AI that are harmless in a way, right? There's types of AI that I use, even AI that is pulling from a similar kind of technology to generative AI. I think about like I use Adobe AI. It's called like Adobe Podcast, which is a way of cleaning up audio. I sometimes will use that for different reasons, right? And it can use AI to basically artificially reconstruct audio if it was recorded, let's say, and like there was a really loud fan in the background, or there's just something that like kind of something that happened that made the audio tough, and like being able to use AI to kind of pull a to kind of reconstruct the audio. It's like, well, that's kind of a powerful tool. So like that's something that I use, for instance. I think like AI based rotoscoping for video editors, that could be really huge. But this kind of generative AI that is just like, I mean, look at this slop. Look at this slop. And like it's tough, right? Cuz like this is what YouTube says for ideas for your next video. Um right? And obviously some of this is like, well, some of these are videos that like I would watch if they were made by a channel by someone who was an expert in these topics, or who would fit their channel better. And I want to I'll full screen each of these thumbnails as I talk about each of these different ones, because I want to talk about what does YouTube think I should be making. And I want to make this clear that like this isn't just like oh well, if you run out of ideas, like you can use this. If you want inspiration, what does that mean? First off, before we get into like these individual video ideas, and maybe you can say I'm blowing this out of proportion given what it's suggesting, but like what this means is that YouTube is trying to implement a system where it is able to control what creators make. That is what this means, is that it is trying to slowly replace the inspiration process for artists, for video creators, and replace it with not only what YouTube thinks they should be making, but what an AI thinks they should be making. Right? And I don't know, maybe, I mean, I could be, to be the worst critic possible, I could say that YouTube might have some influence on what is being AI generated, right? That there may even eventually be corporate interests factored into this? I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is that like YouTube is interested in telling video creators what to make, and it's not giving them good ideas. Um right, and like what this is, and you may be able to kind of understand this immediately just by looking at these suggestions, but what this is, and like you have this like kind of highlight very popular topic with your viewers. What that means is it's asking me to remake or make something inspired by videos that are popular right now. And some of these you can point to specific examples. Like I think Zeltic just made a video titled something along the lines of like a sci-fi Zelda video game. Like it's more likely than you think. I love Zeltic, and obviously like um, I don't want to step on his toes as a creator. Um, so first off, like yeah, like I guess I could share my own thoughts on a sci-fi um Zelda video game, a new Zelda game in space. Does it tell me? Does it have a description? Like it. The concept of a Zelda game set in space is explored, drawing inspiration from the series' core mechanics and familiar elements. The video examines how the traditional gameplay could translate to a zero gravity environment, considering possibilities like space or like what like okay, couldn't create hooks, huh? What are the hooks? Yeah, I couldn't create them. Outline. It's just like this is it's giving you an outline, almost a whole script for how the video could be made. Like, and if a creator was interested in this, like all they would have to do is just like record a voiceover where they are, kind of riffing on each of these things. Why explore a Zelda game in space? The allure of a new setting and its potential to revitalize the series. Okay, I'll say something about how the Zelda series is stagnant and needs a shakeup. Like I don't know, it's just like it's so insidious that it even gives you an outline for the video. Oh, there's multiple thumbnails. Oh no. Um, and it like what's crazy about this is like AI is at the point um where like and obviously like oh this is so silly. Like inspiration from other creators, sending Bokos to outer space. Um I mean, I don't actually know what the context is there, but I'm assuming that that has nothing to do with actual outer space. Um I mean, I don't know. I don't know that video. Um but yeah, just like these AI generated thumbnails that like obviously like AI image generation is getting better, quote unquote better. Like in that like we are able to recognize like yeah that's clearly the Master Sword, that's clearly Link from Breath of the Wild wearing that tunic, wearing the green tunic. Like previously, maybe a year ago, we wouldn't even be able to get like stuff like this that like that's an accurate version of like the Hylian crest, at least for the most part. I think the tail is supposed to be like a little bit longer, but like whatever. And I think there's supposed to be more wings. Maybe it depends on the version of the logo that they're using. I don't know. Um, but like obviously AI image generation is able to create more consistent um, thumbnails, right? Like based on real world characters and iconography. Um, but it's like it's so insidious because thumbnail creation is an art, right? And it's like, well, what do you do? I don't know. There's just so many things that just like being able to collaborate with an actual artist and say like, okay, I like what you made. Can you shift things around and make a small change? With AI, obviously, there's no power to do that, and I mean that's a practical argument against the use of AI. I don't know, man. Um, could a Zelda game conquer the stars? Um, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just I have no interest in. It's not just being told what to create, but it's like it's AI telling me what to create. What makes us better than AI as humans, as human creators, is that we have inspiration, right? Is that we have something to say. How I define great art, and not to say that my YouTube channel is great art or anything, but I'm just saying just like art in general, but certainly great art is made by artists who have something to say and say it well. That is my framework through which I interpret art and discuss it. That is what art means to me, is that it has something to say. And if it's good art, it says it well. And it's not artistic if you have nothing to say. That's not artistic. Right? What I'm interested in is expressing something. Right? And even on my channel where like it's fan art, it's like it's a creative task where I'm, like doing my own version of Hyrule. I'm interested in making things my way and like showing my perspective. AI has no perspective. What this is like it's analyzing YouTube, analyzing what's popular at the time, and just spitting out, oh, you can make something that coincides with what's popular. None of this really fits in my channel except, I guess, Wind Waker without the ocean. Let's see what it's like. It doesn't even know what my project is. It has no idea what I'm making. The highly anticipated Wind Waker Without the Ocean project is revisited with updates on its progress and the exciting challenges faced in recreating the beloved game without its iconic water features. Uh, this video offers a behind-the-scenes look at the technical aspects of the project, shares insight into the creative decisions made to maintain the spirit. Like it doesn't know what I'm making. What do you mean recreating the beloved game? We're not making a game here. It's a 3D modeling project. Um, oh, here's the hooks. Here these are. Can you imagine Wind Waker without its vast ocean? Get ready. It doesn't really understand. It's just kind of repeating some things I say and rewording them. Um, and like the thumbnails are even worse because none of them like it's Wind Waker without the ocean. Okay, well there's the ocean. There's the ocean. And then the rest of it is just like it doesn't know what to do. And this is just like a vague Tears of the Kingdom inspired AI generated piece where Hyrule with Sky Islands, you know, this great tree, a sci-fi city, the Master Sword. Like it's not really responding to anything I have to say. Um, right? It has nothing to do with my channel. Um, it has no understanding of what I'm making, right? So how does it feel that it can recommend content for me to create? By outline, kick off with a catchy intro. uh, man, oh man. Briefly recap the core concept. Express excitement for this update. I don't know, man. It's just like it's so soulless. Like try expressing excitement for the update. It's like no, if I'm excited, I will express it, right? Technical challenges. Yeah, I want to know what it thinks like the outline for this video would be. Discuss the unique obstacles faced in adapting a water-centric game to a land-based setting. Highlight specific examples, redesigning the map, adjusting enemy mechanics, and reimagining sailing mechanics. We have nothing to do with mechanics. This isn't a fan game. It's not a ROM hack. It's just a 3D modeling project. We're making the map. So like it has no idea what we're making. Gameplay sneak. Yeah, it's not gameplay. It's not gameplay. Community feedback, shaping the future. Acknowledge the importance of community input. Engage viewers by asking their feedback on the project. I mean, that I do. I guess that's one good piece of advice is that, like, yeah, I agree with that. The importance of asking for community feedback. Um, but yeah, it's so soulless. It has no understanding of what I'm making. And just like, obviously, it's like this is the kind of video that, yeah, like, I will make progress updates. Um, right? It obviously has no idea. Unflooded Hyrule, a year of progress. It has no idea um, how long I've been making videos. I've been making them for over a year. Like, let's go back and see if I could scroll back and see, like, already a year ago, a year ago. um, I bet we'll go to 2 or 3 years, right? That I've been making videos. Is that right? It's been a hot second, right? I mean, like, I'm gonna keep dragging, and then, I'm pretty sure it's 2 or 3 at this point. Yeah, I mean, 3 years ago was when I made my first video. So it's just like a year of progress. Like, no, it's not a year of progress. I mean, I guess we could look at the progress made in the past year, but like I don't know, whatever. Um, just like it's just remixing video titles I've already made. I did a video recently on Into the Forbidden Woods where I used that dungeon, the Forbidden Woods, and implemented that as a part of the map and recontextualized it within the open world. And um, I don't know. It's just this is so silly. It's so silly. And like these are like I mean yeah like I'm nothing against these videos. I'm just saying like they're not really related to what I'm making. Um, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. It's just like it doesn't really have an understanding of what the related videos are, and what to pull from. And like a lot of these are great videos, like World and Legacy of the Wind Waker. Yeah, I love Legendary Adventures. I love Zeltic. Like nothing. I love these channels. Um, right. Yeah. Swanky Box. How Wind Waker's ending reveals a major problem during development. That's a great video. I think that's about the rendered out cutscene for the ending of the game. Like yeah, like a lot of these are great videos. I think I've watched a lot of these. Because I'm a Wind Waker fan. What can I say? Not all these. I don't know. But that doesn't matter. The point is just like it it has no understanding of my actual channel. This inspiration tab is not it's not about me. And obviously the rest of these are also like Like that was the only video that could relate anything to my channel because it is trying to pretend to understand the Wind Waker Unflooded project. The rest of these, like what exploring Hyrule's Forgotten Corners, like that's not really my channel. I'm not exploring game maps and analyzing them. I could probably do videos where I analyze the game maps from other games, but like I love like she says's videos for the out like the boundary break videos. I don't really think I have more to do than that, right? Like and it obviously like it's getting stuff wrong in its outline. Um, this is excuse me. I gotta showcase some of these because there's blatant mistakes, right? Exploring Hyrule's Forgotten Corners. Um, I just I oh man, just at a glance, I gotta okay. Delve into the Shadow Temple in the Gerudo Desert, focusing on the eerie atmosphere, challenging puzzles, and connection to the game's lore. What are you talking about? Shadow Temple in the Gerudo Desert? No. The Shadow Temple's in Kakariko Village. The Spirit Temple's in Gerudo Desert, not Ocarina of Time. Dive into the Forbidden Woods and Twilight Princess. Like the hidden Farron Spring within its depths. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The Forbidden Woods is at least as an English title that's in Wind Waker. The Twilight Princess has the Farron Woods. It has the Forest Temple. Like, what are you talking about? Um, like it just has no idea. It has no it has no idea. Like it can just say vague things. Explore the Lakebed Temple, highlighting its underwater sections. The Big Goron quest, like that has what do you mean Big Goron quest? What do you mean? Um, oh man, Forgotten Temple in Gerudo Desert. Like I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't know what to say about this. Anyway, it's just like it's blatantly getting stuff wrong. Like this is not like it's not even useful because like I was criticizing it within the pretense that it might even be useful, but like no, like the outline of course also gets things wrong. Like this is no way to make YouTube videos. Um, so it's just like it's insulting that it wants to get creators to tell them what to create. It's insulting that it doesn't respect that people have their own things to express, and it's also like it's gonna like it would blatantly make slop. It would blatantly make videos with incorrect information. I want to know the outline for Wind Waker music, a deep dive. Because Wind Waker has a great selection of music. I want to know what it thinks, and it's probably like just rehashing stuff from other videos tackling the Wind Waker's music. Wind Waker has a great score. Um, so yeah, just introduce Koji Kondo and his backstory. Um, did Koji Kondo even really work on the Wind Waker? Um, man, I don't know. I don't know enough about the. My understanding is that like melodies were used, but I don't know if he collaborated directly on the Wind Waker. Correct me if I'm wrong. Excuse me. I don't know. Um, what do you mean? Discuss the game's reliance on a full orchestra, highlighting its use of traditional instruments to achieve a unique sound. Like it's not using a live recorded orchestra; it's using a MIDI orchestra. But I guess you could talk about the arrangement. Like like whatever. But I can't really. I'm trying to talk about this as if I'm reading someone's essay, but no one wrote this. No one wrote this trying to make anything correct. It's just AI. It's just generated. It's not worth criticizing. And the best Wind Waker mods, like this doesn't really fit with my content at all. Also, it's like, what is this? Like the AI generated words on the thumbnail, like uh, right. And it's just like, this is so dangerous, right? Because like I said, AI generated images are getting better and better. The iconography on the Hylian shield looks about right as far as I can tell at a glance. That looks like Link. Like they're getting better and better with being able to create things that look like the actual iconography. But then you have like, well, what is this item? It's like this he's holding this giant handle that on one end is a hook shot maybe, and on the other end is what, like some kind of fire orb, like flame rod kind of thing. I don't know. Um, I have no idea. Like I don't think that's a real item. So I don't know. Like what's the outline here? Like do they have any ideas for what they are suggesting beyond visuals and gameplay? I mean, like I don't know. Dive into the Wind Waker Master Quest. Like I don't know if any of this is real. Maybe it is, but like yeah, I don't know. So it's just like I would have to fact check it anyway if I wanted to even make a video like this. And that's the point, right? It's just like this is there's no place for the inspiration tab. Like to me, it's not like, oh well, maybe I should make a video like this. Like this is not a starting point for a video creator. And just like yeah, I just like my conclusion, right? Is just like yeah, it's just taking into a bowl, mixing this salad full of popular videos, maybe remixing a little bit of stuff from my channel that it thinks I would make and continue to make. But really, it's like this has nothing to do with me. It also is full of like factually incorrect information. The outlines are not usable in their current state, and it's just yeah. I think just above all, like I said in the intro, just what worries me is just like video creators. What's great about YouTube is that you have so many creators that are making what they want to make, and turn to YouTube as a way of expressing themselves in really cool, unique ways. And I really am thankful that there's a place where I can make this channel where like I don't know many YouTube channels like this that like have 30,000 viewers of people that are just tuned into like a fan project where I'm just and slowly doing so, slowly updating this fan project, and it's taking as long as it takes. I'm going as fast as I can, but just I'm very thankful that y'all are watching because I had no idea that it would be something people would even want to see. So I'm so thankful for that. I think YouTube channels can be a really cool thing, a really unique space. I've been happy to try different things. I tried a podcast, and that was really fun to have special guests on and talk about things. But yeah, just all this to say is just like I'm thankful that I've been able to express myself on YouTube. I just started these reviews for different Zelda games, and I'm excited to keep making those and have more to say about the series. But I don't want to be boxed in and like obviously like this is mainly like a Zelda focused channel, and it's going to be mainly Wind Waker Unflooded focused. That like if I do other things like reviews or the podcast, it's like well that's a minority. Most of my videos are progress updates on Wind Waker Unflooded, the 3D modeling fan art project where I'm reimagining the Kingdom of Hyrule in the art style and world of The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Like that's what my channel is about first and foremost. Um which is unique compared to other Zelda tubers, and it is something that like I think makes it hard to recommend content for me to make because yeah, like maybe there's another Zelda YouTuber with a more general content base where like at any given point they could make one of these videos. But for me, it's like well, none of this fits my channel, but also none of it is consistently correct, and so it's sad and it's inhuman. It's anti-artist, it's unartistic, not only unartistic, but it's anti-artist. And I think that just like that should be concerning. That if YouTube is implementing a feature, also like throwing like spark an idea, try a question, and get suggestions. Like how does solar power work? Like what do you mean? Like it's throwing this like it's putting ChatGPT in the inspiration tab. Like let me try something like um what I don't know. What should I work on next in Wind Waker Unflooded? Right, like what location? How about that? What location? I'll even make it easy for the AI. What location in Hyrule should I work on next in Wind Waker Unflooded? You know what? I'll make it even easier in my fan project, Wind Waker Unflooded. Can it tell me anything? Does it know anything? Um, I mean, I don't know what it's doing here. So the challenges, I guess, it's just like remixing some of the other content that I've already made, but also like these thumbnails, just like it doesn't know what I'm making. It has nothing to do with my channel. Um, what is the future of Wind Waker Unflooded? Look at the next stages of development and challenges that lies ahead. This video dives into the exciting possibilities for this ambitious project. Like what is it? What does it think is coming? Right? Progress and milestones, the future roadmap. I mean, it doesn't really know. It's just like a basic outline for a update video, like whatever. It doesn't. That's not really a video idea. Um, what were the challenges of Labrena of recreating that? That was a recent video that one of our contributors put Labrena into the map in 3D, and it's awesome. What are the challenges? What were the challenges? the labyrinth of design choices, adapting the architecture, balancing nostalgia and innovation. I mean, I don't like it's just not really saying anything, right? It's just like it's just glancing at my content, and yeah, I don't know. The great sea is hidden depths. Like I don't know what you think. Revealing secrets and mysteries that most players never discover. Um, I like it doesn't like it doesn't know the kind of content that I make. And so I don't know. Just all this to say, I just wanted to put out a video tackling this tab, and just like yeah, just like I said, just like what I really want to drill in is just that like this is inappropriate for YouTube creators. It's insulting. It's offensive. It's anti-artist, and like yeah, I do find it yeah, like I'm disappointed in YouTube for putting this on here, and my suspicion, like not to be like a fearmonger, but my suspicion is that what YouTube is interested in is being able to control the output of creators, especially ones that call themselves YouTubers that may be more high profile, and start to introduce features where they can start to tell creators what to do. That is my suspicion, right? And it's AI generated slop right now, but how quickly will it shift to, oh, well, you should start making videos that align with this political ideology? I don't know. I don't know. And not to be too, not like I said, not to fearmonger about it. I'm just like, I think this is concerning. And obviously, I don't want to be scared of anything that I don't know to be scared of yet. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that just like anything that is trying to take away the inspiration out of creativity should be concerning. That should be something people reject, audiences and creators alike, is that we like creativity because it's inspired, right? Because it's inspired, because it has something to say, something to articulate, because that's what art is about. That's what being artistic is. Being artistic means that you have something to say in your art, something to express. And if that is ever removed from a YouTube channel, it's not worth watching anymore, right? So just that's all I have to say. That's the point that I wanted to make. Sorry to be a little frustrated in this video, but I thought it was worth putting this out there because I've seen a couple other YouTube creators start to talk about the inspiration tab, and I hadn't really opened it up because I was like, well, this isn't really worth it for me. It doesn't really tell me anything. But I thought it was finally worth digging into, and I just wanted to call it like I see it. So thank you all so much for watching, though. Without further ado, I'll let y'all go.
Now, if you're looking for other ways to support me, as always, you can support me as a creator by becoming a member on Patreon. There you'll get access to all kinds of exclusive behind-the-scenes content like in-progress outlines, scripts, storyboards, rough cuts, and even soundtracks for my newest films. By becoming a member, you'll also be thanked in the credits for any film I finish during your membership. You can also support me by streaming my music. I compose all of the scores for my own short films, and you can listen to those soundtracks on Spotify, Apple Music, or wherever you listen to music. Just look up Joe Kendrick. That's JoeKendrick. Y'all have a wonderful day, and without further ado, I'll let you go.